So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Germany against Belgium. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And that gets things running. Lukaku. Looks like a good ball through. That's a brilliant interception. Now it's De Bruyne. It's broken loose. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And it's Hazard. Lukaku plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Dembele. Mesut Ozil boots it upfield. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Hazard pumps it forwards. Mertens. It's Mertens! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mesut Ozil goes long and forward. Muller has been caught offside. Alderweireld. Belgium applying all the early pressure.
Well, it's been a very purposeful start. I can add powerful too. They've set about their task with terrific energy.
Muller. Now the pass. Toni Kroos looks to dink one in. They've managed to get it away. Tries a through ball. Looking to force his way through. Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Dembele. And it's Mertens. Lukaku with the ball through. Looking to shoot! Good idea, just poorly executed. Jerome Boateng. Mesut Ozil tries a long pass towards the front. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Knocks it towards the front. Schürrle goes for the cross. Schürrle tries to dink it in. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Aimed long and direct. Muller. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
De Bruyne. Hazard. Looks to slip it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Belgium take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's Muller. Hazard. Lukaku passes it through. Tries a through ball. Another piece of really good defending. Mertens. Schürrle. Aim forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Muller tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Toni Kroos. And it's half-time here.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Belgium leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It's a great ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Jerome Boateng. Mesut Ozil. Mario Gomez. Vertonghen. Mertens. Dembele. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Now it's Hazard. Toni Kroos. And It's Lukaku. Gets it back. Toni Kroos has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Just a whisker away. Mustafi. Schürrle. Fine defending there. It's a long forward pass. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Mesut Ozil. Schürrle looks to slip it through. Shoots! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Looks like a good ball through. That'll be a throw. And it's Dembele. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Mustafi, played out to the right. Jerome Boateng looking to get on the end of this. Belgium with a lucky escape, one inadvertent touch to the rescue.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Mertens, now it's De Bruyne. Lukaku with the ball through. Cut out in the nick of time. Lukaku has a go! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now the pass. How about it? In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Belgium are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Belgium take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Size all around the ground, horrible miss.
Well, you can't fault the effort they're putting into it. You know, without an end product, though, it just piles up the frustration.
Well played, he saw that coming. Jerome Boateng. Draxler. It's Carrasco. Azar. Looks to slip it through. Belgium have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Looks like a good ball through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Lukaku pumps it upfield. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Benteke. Lukaku. Fellaini. Benteke. Gets into some space. It's a loose ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Should be the keepers. Muller. Chan. Schürrle passes it through. Podolski is on his own. It's the goal! Drama at the death! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Belgium come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, when you can go away from home and produce a win like that...
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, England against Croatia. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Kyle Walker floats one over. Vardy, he's onside. Sterling, lovely bit of skill. That had to be more accurate.
He's scored! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Croatia didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Kyle Walker. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Rooney. Sterling. Dyer. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Vardy. Vardy! Rakitic. Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's done well to tidy up the situation. And it's Mandzukic. Dyer does well there, alert. Croatia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Mandzukic is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
And through to the goalkeeper. Kyle Walker. Spoon forward. Vardy looks to slip it through. Played out to the wing. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Sterling passes it through. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kyle Walker. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's a waste. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Modric. Sterling passes it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header! What about it? Two to the good! They have breathing space! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Kyle Walker. Looks like a good ball through. And it's Sturridge. Badel did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Another piece of really good defending. Bertrand, aimed long and direct. Vardy looks to thread it through. Schöne. Looks to slip it through. And it's Schöne. Schöne with the ball through. And Djukic cuts it back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Oh, good interception. Modric. Played out to the right. There is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Croatia now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second-half intentions. That's important.
Second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Modric. Dyer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Modric tries a through ball. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Cahill gets it away. Sterling pumps it upfield. And Djukic, and he's cut it out. Kyle Walker, who's going to make this theirs? No way through there. And it's Sturridge. Now the pass. Rakitic. Got There's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Bertrand plays it into the channel, done very well to intervene. Hits one! That really should have hit the net.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Now it's Rakitic. He's pinged one through here. Rooney. Vida does well to read it and intercepts. Rakitic. Modric. And Jukic with the ball through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Tries to stroke it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
And it's Sterling. Sterling passes it through. Mandzukic. Spoon forward. It's got through to him. He's one-on-one, surely! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, it only required a little more elevation, and he'll obviously be disappointed with the result.
Looks like a good ball through. Rooney looks to slip it through. Vardy has it in a wide position, so what next? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rakitic. Now it's Wilshere, and it's Smalling. Mandzukic has been found. Now it's Rakitic. Tries a through ball. Sterling passes it through. Vardy. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Up to meet it! And the follow-up. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
England take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Now the cross. Terrific goal! Mario Mandzukic! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rakitic. Schöne looking to get on the end of this. Schöne. Swept in. Wilshere. Sterling tries to get it forward quickly. Sturridge looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, at the beginning of this game, they were sloppy and they were found wanting, and I thought they were quite unprofessional when they conceded so early, and surely it should act as a wake-up call now for what lies ahead.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have England against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Rooney looks to slip it through. Fernandinho. Dyer. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Goes wide. Sturridge looking to get on the end of this. Diego deals with it effortlessly. Marcelo. Now it's Hulk. And it's Marcelo. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Smalling pumps it upfield. Dyer with the ball through. Rooney. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's come loose.
Rooney can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball up.
England take the lead. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
England take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Who's going to make this theirs? Rooney. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Oh, good ball. Vardy. Sterling. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
In it goes! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Towering header! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fernandinho, it's a brilliant interception. Vardy. And it's Walker. Tries a through ball. Willian. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Needed a better pass there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Sturridge. Rooney has given away a free kick. João Miranda. Marcelo. Fernandinho. Neymar passes it through. There's no flag. It's a loose ball. Cuts it back. He's had a look. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Spoon forward. Now it's Vardy. Sterling. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Vardy. And that's been repelled. Tries a through ball. Danny Rose gets into the right position to intercept. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Sterling. Sterling has a look inside the box and he's cut it out. And we've reached half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
João Miranda passes it through. And the cutback, good save, really well read. Goalkeeper's ball. Kyle Walker knocks it towards the front. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Willian. Now the pass. Vardy! Wilshere. Rose. Sturridge finds himself offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Sturridge likes to make a run beyond defences, but that often opens up the possibility of a flag being raised.
Brazil get it back again. And it's Hulk. Looks to slip it through. England are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Chance to shoot! Fernandinho. Aimed long and direct. It's anyone's ball. Hulk. The ball through. Now it's Neymar. Chance!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Sturridge. It's Sturridge! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. England grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Lacking in accuracy. Rose tries to get it forward quickly. David Luiz cuts it out. Danny Rose tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Played out to the right. Smalling does well there, alert. Now it's Sturridge. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a loose ball. Wilshere tries to stroke it through. Willian tries a through ball. He's picked him out. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. He's gone for it! Absolutely outstanding Daniel Sturridge! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
England totally rampant here. Now the pass. Hoists it high. Now it's Hulk. Looks like a good ball through. Right through the middle. A chance! He's off on a marauding run. Oh, the ball's come loose. Hulk. And the finish! And in it goes!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Brazil playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Vardy. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? In for the follow-up! Oh, almost a sixth! Gets up to head it! And a second time! It's come loose. He's dealt with that well. Let down by a lack of accuracy. What a hit! The save was firm. And it's Sterling. Sterling looks to dink one in. Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! Willian. Fernandinho. And that's that. Brazil, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Argentina against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Di Maria. Now the pass. Shot at goal! Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. And it's Aguero. Aguero floats one over. Marco Verratti. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Lovely bit of skill. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Has gone out. Good steal, he just read it. Cavani with the ball through. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Passes it through. Drilled in low. Pastore. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kurzawa tries a through ball, looking to shoot, saved only by poor finishing.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Looks like a good ball through. A chance! Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Argentina trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Kurzawa. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Mascherano. Spoon forward, has a swing at it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
He goes long. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Passes it through. In he flies! Pastore. And it's Fernandez. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cavani, and he's on his way! Looks to slip it through, tries to cut back, chance to shoot. Aimed long and direct. Mascherano. Marcos Rojo pumps it upfield. Augusto Fernandez looking to get on the end of this. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kurzawa. Di Maria. Roncaglia. Aimed long and direct. Augusto Fernandez tries a long pass towards the front. Goes for goal! It's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Cavani. Nicely measured pass. Cavani is on his own. It's a loose ball. Thrust towards the front line. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, good interception. And we hit half-time. And we are up to the break.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw. Who knows what way it'll go from here.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Aguero knocks it towards the front. Swept in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cavani plays it out to the flank. He's through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the ball's come loose. Di Maria. Mascherano. Messi with the ball through. Di Maria. Shapes the shoots. Decent enough try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
And it's Matuidi. That intervention was very necessary. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Messi. Speculative strike. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cavani with a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Cavani was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's Aguero. Aguero has a go! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Argentina are level. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Messi. And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Argentina are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Augusto Fernandez. Mascherano tries to get it forward quickly. That's beautifully weighted. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Pastore, well positioned to make that interception. Krychowiak battles to win it back. And it's Di Maria. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. Roncaglia. Where to from here? He's come loose. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. He spotted the run and played him through, looking to force his way through. Goal!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Cavani simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
Augusto Fernandez. Mascherano tries lifting it over. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Zavaleta. Thiago Motta charges in. Now it's Cavani. Well, they could break here. Oh, he's broken through. Lucas Moura. Chance! What a wonderful goal! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that. Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have...